Fibroids Awareness Month. It is a common ailment for women that's not often discussed, but now that's changing thanks to courageous women who are talking openly about their health and building community in the process. Today, this is so important that we discuss this.
It's so important, and that's why women speaking up only helps this effort. So it is an incredibly common condition, yet so many women suffer in silence. And we spoke with some of them. One who felt dismissed by doctors, another woman who was unaware what was happening until she ended up in the hospital.
It's a condition experts say up to 80% of women will experience by the age of 50. Uterine fibroids.
They are tumors that grow from the natural cells of the uterus, and they can actually occur in reproductive age women of every color, creed, ethnicity.
These benign tumors often come in groups and can cause heavy, prolonged menstrual bleeding, severe pain, increased urinary frequency, anemia, fertility problems, and complications during pregnancy. Black women are up to 3 times more likely to develop fibroids and experience more severe symptoms.
Melanin naturally blocks the light of the sun, so we don't get as much vitamin D, and there's great research that shows that connection between vitamin D deficiency and the way our fibroids grow.
Nicole Mosley, also known as DJ Heat, says she suffered from severe pain from reproductive health issues for over 20 years, often feeling dismissed by doctors.
I used to just push through the pain. I remember one performance on a concert, I'm in Australia, and after getting off the stage, I passed out from pain. I didn't tell nobody. I snuck off into a dressing room and I was out. I should have been looked at that first time when I was 18. It shouldn't take when I was in my 40s to finally get relief.
After having a hysterectomy, Nicole now shares her story in hopes of empowering other masculine-presenting women to get the help they need.
When you think of a woman with fibroids, you don't think of a woman that looks like me. We are still women, and we still deal with issues as women when it comes to our health. And I know for some, it's a little bit embarrassing to talk about, but I'm like, look here. There's so many of us going through it.
Tanika Gray Valbrun started experiencing fibroid symptoms and side effects as a teen, but thought it was just a part of womanhood.
My mental state during this entire time was, I just have to accommodate. I just have to be the one who brings the extra pair of clothes with me. The one that always has to go to the bathroom. The one that's always cold.
Tanika's condition only worsened, causing her to have to undergo emergency surgery.
My surgeon took out 27 fibroids. And that was really my first realization of how fibroids had impacted my quality of life.
While in recovery, Tanika had an epiphany in her closet that inspired her nonprofit, the White Dress Project.
I started looking around and I realized that I didn't have any white clothing. These benign tumors had allowed me to feel unsafe, feel that I could never wear the color white.
Over the past 10 years, she's used the color as a symbol of hope and advocacy, creating a community of over 30,000 members, successfully lobbying for new legislation and research funding.
We've really just connected people and allowed them to understand that they don't have to suffer in silence. I really want people to shout their stories from the mountaintop. It is only when we shout our stories that people start to listen and people hear us.
27 fibroids. So Dr. Hawkins says that there has to be a shift in perspective and approach to fibroids. She says we need to treat this like a preventable or early intervention disease.
My goodness, this is an eye-opener for a lot of folks. So we've often heard about the buddy system, and Dr. Hawkins talks about the importance of that, how that can help with doctor's appointments.
Yes, so having the support or someone you trust coming along with you to those doctor appointments, basically to help get your point across, bringing someone who can help put you at ease in a situation that can often feel one-sided with a doctor. And that woman, Tanika, she said it's important to share our stories. Robin, you'll appreciate this. There is a woman out here in the tri-state area named Yolanda who is taking her final treatment of chemo this morning, ringing the bell. I ran into her husband, Dennis, as I was getting my morning coffee, and he was getting donuts for the whole crew, and we had a teary-eyed moment in Dunkin' Donuts. So congratulations to Yolanda and everyone out there dealing with so much.
I am so glad you gave Dennis and Yolanda a shout out this morning because you shared that video with me.
They had me in tears.
They did, yeah. I'm not crying, you're crying.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Ginger, let's get over to you now.
And now I'm crying. Thank you.